it is now the weekend. Yeah, so today is Saturday, so I'm going to start another weekend in my life. Depending on what I get up to today, I might split it into 2 different days. So I have a lot of apartment open houses to go to today. By that I mean 3. It seems like not that much, but they're kind of like spaced from each other. So I'm planning on going to 3 different open houses today. If I am able to get footage, I'll put them in here. If not, sorry. I tried my best, but yeah, open houses are just very stressful. So the one that I went to on Thursday, that one was like pretty full actually, and we were all kind of looking at an apartment that already had an application in it. So basically, my guess is the one that I put in on my wait list, or I put myself on the wait list for. There was this really huge studio. It was like 800 square feet, and I was very interested in it because even though I would prefer a 1-bedroom, you can do a lot with a studio actually. I've been watching videos and looking through photos and stuff. Anyway, so my guess is I did not get that apartment because my guess is the other person did not fill their application, but we can always just wait and see. But yeah, that was last week, so my guess is the application went through. I have to figure out what to do about food, so I guess it kind of depends. So I waited in line for probably about 5 to 10 minutes at the other one that I went to this week, just because so many other people had been in line before me. Other thing is, like, these are like very hot neighborhood that I'm going to. These apartments get like snatched up like very quickly, so my guess is these open houses will be very packed. So I'm going to try to get there like right as they open. Being a nerd, but like early bird gets the worm. I also am like not entirely sure the whole like structure of it, because sometimes for the open houses they want to get a head count before, so you have to kind of say when you're planning on going in terms of the time, which seems like strange for it being an open house, but that's what I've been noticing. So yeah, I have RSVP'd to 3 of them, and then if I see another one pop up, I might just stop by. So I'm going to just like actually do my makeup at the same time as my skincare. And then hopefully when I come back there'll be still some sunlight left so I can film a video. My mom is getting kind of upset that I haven't unpacked from my trip yet, because she made me some special snacks and they're in a box in my hallway. It's like, for me, it's like if I don't unpack right away, it's going to take like 2 to 3 weeks. Especially because I had this plan of like filming it. I don't know why. But even if I wasn't filming it, it would have taken this long. I've just been very crazy busy with work and trying to find a new apartment, so it's just been like an amalgam of everything that's been crazy busy. But yeah, so I haven't used this palette in a while, so I saw it last night when I was putting some stuff away, so I'm going to use it. I'm also trying to figure out, I texted my friend, but I think she's on vacation right now, trying to see if she's available, because I'm applying for tickets for the VMAs for next year, or next week. I don't know if we personally will feel comfortable going just because it's a lot of people. They do require vaccination proof, and you also have to have a COVID negative test before you go in. So I feel like it's going to be safe, but it's also like, I don't know if we're going to want to do that. She works in healthcare, so there is that as well. Mascara, oh here it is. I didn't put it away. I put away like half of my makeup, but not all of it, so. I forgot to put eyeliner on, but this will just be what it is today. I look very tired without eyeliner though, so. I don't think I like this whole tri-color thing, because this is like way too orange for me. I wasn't showing you, but yeah. So I'm trying to like only do the 2 side ones, because when I try to do it in the middle, it still gets like a weird streak in it, where it looks like, I don't know what it looks like, but it's not what I would like. I can tell you that much. But okay, so this is the look for today, and I will take you along with me whatever I do. So again, if I am able to get footage, I'll put it in, and I'm also going to be making a separate video about house hunting or apartment hunting in New York, just because I think it's a very specific sort of strategy. So I'm going to try to eat this really quickly. It's the everything chopped kit from Whole Foods. So I made it up. The little bagel pieces are super cute. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. I'm going to try to eat this quickly before I head out for the open houses all day. Beard Papa's is gone. So I really like Mason Pickle. Right next to Pineapple Burger, but Mason Pickle I really recommend for brunch. I actually need one of these. I've just never seen them in person and I don't want to get it shipped because that seems like it's going to be a waste of packaging. But they're like $80. Those are like way too big for me. So I think 45. So as an update, I have walked about 30 blocks, I think. So I am almost at the next place. So the broker actually miscommunicated and the first apartment was not available and he also wasn't there because it wasn't available. He thought I was going to Mascot Brooklyn. So he thought I was going to look at the place in Brooklyn, which I wasn't. So yeah, that's the update. So I realized as I was walking past a Duane Reade, which is the name for Walgreens, that I'm really thirsty. I forgot my water. So I'm going to stop at the CVS to buy a drink before going to the next open house. This is actually I guess we're going to take. So this one is ginger. The kitchen is really not updated. Close quarters. Water pressure isn't super good actually, so that's a no-go. But the living room is actually pretty big for this area. And this is the bedroom. Oh, this bedroom is huge. It has a huge closet. I'm still out of breath from the 5th floor walk up. It's actually not bad. I think this is 25. I think he said 24. Gotta look at the 2-bedroom. So small. Solid dip. So this is one of the bedrooms. These are actually really big rooms that just look very outdated. Okay. Second bedroom. Okay, so this is more like a home office size. I think maybe it could fit a twin. A full if you have no other furniture. I don't know, this is a pretty good spot, $2,500. I'll have to ask the price for the 1 bed. The kitchen is like, there's like an eating alcove, so I don't have to double up. So I was at the last place and my mom found another place with an open house down the street, so I'm gonna go take a look at that one. I think I liked both of those apartments. The only thing is that it's on the 5th floor and it's a very steep climb that I'm very out of shape. So not ideal if I'm carrying anything more than just a purse. So I'm gonna go check out the other place. This is actually a lot better kitchen. A little bit outdated, but it works. Water pressure. The water pressure is really good. Let's see. Bathroom. This bathroom is better. Kind of dirty. Very dirty. Mirrored closets. Some built-ins, which is nice. Looks like somebody forgot some underwear, so that's fun. The closet's huge actually. It goes like all the way up. And this is pre-war, so I think that the ceilings are like 12 feet. Big built-in AC. Plus, let's see. The windows are very dirty, but I think the person maybe just didn't wash them. But it does look out on the street. It's very quiet. Second bedroom is like very teeny. This is definitely a size for a home office. Just a basic IKEA shelving system. This is the 1 bedroom. Oh, the air conditioner works. Common room is pretty big actually, but the kitchen is bad. So it's in the common room, but very small. There's no counter space. Over here, it's a bathroom. It's like basically the same, except for maybe a little bit bigger. Ooh, kind of dirty. Drain sink, that's broken. Oh my god, that's so dirty. I would need a 2-bedroom. This is like, I think I could maybe fit a full in here, maybe. So this one does have an elevator, but the elevator is kind of scary to be honest. I don't think I'm gonna take either of these. The 2-bedroom looked okay, the 1-bedroom looked a little bit rough. So I'm gonna go to the other open house that I had planned. This one was like just an unexpected visit that my mom found as I was already on the street. I just got asked for directions and I did not understand what she was looking, but I did know the directions better than everyone else who stopped to help her. So I hope she gets there. I'm in the kids section, but these look like Buzz Lightyear shoes. They're also very big. They're 5.5 in kids, which is like 7.5 in women's. So I'm at DSW, by the way. So these are actually my size, but like the problem is with my size, it always has Velcro. chickens over here. We also get the short end of the straw because everything is going to be sun bleached because it's right by the huge windows. But look at these. This is a really good price actually. But I don't know, they look really big for $5s. They're also kind of like a weird color. I don't know if it's coming up on camera. They're like yellow-brown, but they are Coach brand. So if you are a size 5 and you live in the Upper West Side, you may want to come here and take a look because that's a pretty good deal. So it is 60% off of $170. They have a similar boot, but the color is like shiny red, brown. I don't know what color this is. They say it's Bordeaux, but it's like really shimmery. This one is size 5.5, and then they also have it in black, but the black looks a little bit different. So it has like some punch out. It's kind of like a gray green black. These are funny. So I guess they're like Billie Eilish size, 39. 40% off at 39, but there's also like here for Aaliyah. This is probably perfect for someone. They're like plastic, so I guess maybe rain boots, but then not sure how effective that would be. So I walked past here earlier, and the broker is running a little bit late for the open house, so I'm going to take a look in the rare and used books. I fell. been supporting local bookstores, but there is a sale right now at Barnes & Noble, 50% off. I think next time I need a planner, I might buy one of these, but I do have a couple of undated ones for next year. So this is similar to what I want. I don't want it to be as colorful, but I want it neutral. How much is this? $7.99. Maybe I'll look online to see if there's something similar from a small business. K-pop everywhere. They even got an Uno card. Like Kellogg's Pop-Tarts game. I wonder what this is. Like, honestly, I'm so sad if bookstores go away, because even Barnes & Noble has a bunch of things I never would have seen. I've actually played this before. It's kind of fun. I think I see the error in my ways. I haven't been here for a while. It's like one of the stores in Korea where you have to make sure you go up the right staircase. So to get to the adult books, like for adults, not young adults, you have to take the escalator. So I gotta go back downstairs. What I mean by it's like in Korea is like in Gangnam 8 seconds. Also the Fifth Avenue Uniqlo is like this too. You have to make sure you strategically plan where you're going. Otherwise you have to walk back downstairs to go back upstairs by bypassing the mezzanine. This cookbook section is beautiful. Never thought I would say that. September and there's already advent calendars. Looks like there's Star Wars, Harry Potter, City, Avengers, and the Friends edition. I guess if you like BTS, there are some Barbie dolls, or like dolls. They're cheap at $10. Actually looks kind of nice. So it has like a nice weekly spread. The lines are a little bit dark, but it has goals, tasks, a habit tracker, monthly spread. Again, yeah, it's kind of a nice planner. Let's see. It is $24.99, so it better be nice. So this one is very heavy. $24.99, but it's huge. Stickers. This is the monthly to-dos, monthly spread, the daily spreads, work, life, and priorities. Here. And I think I saw some notes section. Must have made that up. These are holidays for US. Yeah, there's notes in the back. It's not per section, it's just overall notes. US sales. So, actually, I've been kind of looking for one of these recipe bookkeeper things. So that you can just write down the ones you like. Let's see, what's this one? This one's heavy. So it already has stuff in it? Oh no, just conversions. Looks like they're clearancing a bunch of stuff. I haven't been to Barnes & Noble in so long. So actually these sketchbooks are quite nice. Even not for sketching, but $7, they're pretty thick. And they have really nice pages. $7. These are $10 for the big size. And then they also have these Padfolio ones, or notepad version ones. They also have this cute one here with a little elastic band. Wide rule. read this book, Small Fry. I don't know how I feel about it. I read it a while ago, so I should have a formed opinion. I have some opinions, but they're not fully formed. But here are a bunch of books about war. Instant pot cookbooks, crock pot, air fryer, more instant pot. A bunch of books. Air fryer. The copycat one that I have. Guns of the World. A kit I will never buy because I don't need to see how to draw whales. A lot of fun arts and crafts kits for kids, I guess. Brain training. I need that. Also journals. I think I want this book sometime. It's a really fast escalator. I am zipping around here. It's kind of scary. I like this coffee shop. Community City. It's a specialty yarn shop. Going to take another look to see if they got anything good in. It looks like they got some samples. Korea. $15. Some more samples. These are dresses. There's like 3/4 length and then short sleeve, boxy neck, and then a round neck. These plates are super cute. $4. This is the brand. Looks like they have a set of 6. That's pretty good. Somebody did not like this Fat Chef set. I think that's like a coffee pot, teapot, cream, and I don't know what it is, sugar? And then some humor. There's a really nice table with 4 chairs. Oh, it's sold. They're all sold. This is a really nice 6 drawers cabinet. So that one is stuck, but it's pretty nice quality actually. Look what arrived. But my bag isn't big enough. I was gonna do cafe time, but look what arrived at the post office. It's too heavy and too bulky, so I had to take the subway. Like, I'm holding it up with my foot. So I'm obviously back home. So I went on 5 apartment tours today. So yeah, the first one that I wanted to look at that was like kind of like a scam because the guy like didn't take the posting down and then he replied as if he was there when he wasn't there. And then on top of that, there's not even apartment number 1F in that building, so there was like no way. Anyway, so that would have been like the perfect location, to be completely honest. It was on 70th Street. It was like right between Broadway and West End. So yeah, it was a really great location in terms of like what I like to do. So I don't know if you know this, but basically I really love the opera ballet and the opera orchestra and ballet. Sorry, I said opera twice. I don't love opera that much. I really prefer the ballet. Anyway, that's like right there basically, so I thought that was like a perfect location. It just was obviously a perfect location that somebody else grabbed. And then I basically walked like no other today. I think I probably walked like 10 miles, so my legs will be feeling it. So in the second building, I liked the 1-bedroom and the 2-bedroom. So honestly, they're kind of similar. I think actually the 1-bedroom might be bigger than the 2-bedroom. The only thing is that the 1-bedroom unit that I looked at, I didn't like the kitchen at all. Just because like kitchen is a big part of my personal life because I cook a lot of my meals. So yeah, that one I might actually put in an application for a unit not on the 5th floor. So basically it was me and then there was this like Korean American woman and then her mom. And we were all like, it's on the 5th floor of the walk-up, and we were all like, oh my gosh. So like when we got up there, we're like, oh. And then everybody was just like, I don't know if we can do this. But yeah, the units were really good. So the prices were really low too. So the one bedroom, I think he said it was $22.73, and then the two bedroom was $25.50, I believe, which is like a really great price for that area, considering that the upkeep of the apartment was really good, especially when you compare it to the ones that were the building after that. So the building after that does have a little bit more amenities. It has an elevator, and then it has already has air conditioner built into the units. But yeah, the upkeep on that one was terrible. Like, everything smelled bad. Even with a mask on, I could smell. It smelled like musty, but it also smelled like old people. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what it is. But yeah, everything was kind of dirty and dingy, and just like the sinks, like, the stopper was broken, the water pressure was okay. So I did check the water pressure in all of the units. So the one that I looked at first, where you saw it on video, that was just like a little bit weak, just because I was the first person, I guess, to test it. Nobody else tested the water pressure, or just me. And then after me, the other Korean American woman did do it. So after she did it, it was like a lot better. So I think it was just there wasn't enough water in the pipes when I turned it on. But yeah, so I might put in an offer for the one bedroom, that a lower unit, for that one. I don't know, I'm trying to think. Anyway, so then the last one I checked out, I might actually work with that broker to look at some of the other listings, because he has a lot of places that he said he isn't going to list online. So I'm just going to send him a list of what I'm looking for. He was the only broker who was like semi-interested in helping me find a place. Everybody else I asked, they were like, no, I'm not doing any other ones. I was like, okay. So that one was fine. The upkeep was really good in that building as well. It's just that the bedroom was really small, and then it had no closets. So I could fit in probably a full/queen in that bedroom, but it'd be a little bit tight. And then if I tried to put in like an IKEA or whatever you want to call it, closet system in there, it would be a very tight fit. So it did have a large walk-in closet right by the door to the entryway, and then also a closet next to that. That one also did have a laundry room. And then the other thing about that unit is that the position was like right at the top of the staircase, so it would be probably a little bit loud. But yeah, that unit was fine. I just don't think I want that particular one. That one was, I think, $28.50. So given that price versus what I'm paying right now, I don't know if I could justify it for like trying to make concessions and to like being okay with that position or that apartment. So yeah, that's the updates. I am very thirsty. I drank like 4 glasses of water when I got here, and then I also drank the entire bottle of water. And I had wanted to go to a cafe after I picked up my mail, but I didn't think it was going to be so much mail. That Altry box was really heavy, so I will do an unboxing tomorrow probably before I go out for another day full of open houses. So yeah, that's about it. So this is a weird angle, but I forgot about my cookie. So I bought a pie crust cookie in strawberry rhubarb flavor. So while I was there, I talked with who I think is the owner, and she recommended that I try the pie crust cookie because I said I wasn't really into sweets that much. So she said to try the fruit flavored pie crust cookie. So let me give it a go. It's really crumbly and buttery on the top. And again, I don't remember if I said, but I got strawberry rhubarb. These are really good. So it is not super sweet. It's actually kind of savory/salty with a little bit of sweetness, but it's really buttery. This was a really good treat. It's kind of like toaster strudel, but not like a real fancy one, like a real one, not like a frozen Pillsbury one. Anyway, highly recommend if you're ever like around that area. I think it was like on 80th and Broadway. Yeah, 80th and Broadway, so it was really good. So I'll put the info below if I remember. I think they do shipping online, because I think I saw that it was available on Goldbelly. If that's true, I can try to link that as well. So yeah. So somehow I got to be like 6:40, so I'm making dinner now. I've decided that I'm going to make this risotto. It seems a little weird maybe. It is sweet corn risotto, so I'm going to kind of ad-lib it slightly because I do want to put spinach and mushrooms in it. Probably it'll be weird. So if it doesn't taste good, it's probably 100% my fault. Also, I'm going to make it so it doesn't serve 6 people because that seems excessive. But let's see. It has 4.1 stars with 54 reviews, and this is just the Instant Pot app, by the way. So yeah, basically I've already added, I don't have a food processor, so I've added the corn to my blender, so I'm going to try to see. Also, this isn't my good blender, this is my crappy blender. Probably should have used my good blender, but it's very loud, and I think my neighbors are home. So this is what it looks like. I think it looks pretty good. So let me do a quick taste test. It tastes good, it's just super duper hot. So honestly, I thought the corn flavor was gonna be a lot more corn flavored, but it's pretty good actually. Maybe next time I would just add more corn because I really like corn flavor, especially sweet corn. I am super tired, but I did decide that I'm going to do a little bit of extra project stuff. Anyway, so I'm going to use these today just for a little bit of relaxation for like 20 minutes. My battery's flashing, so hopefully it sticks around for the next 15 seconds maybe. Okay, so I will check back in with you in about 10 minutes after I am done. So obviously it is sometime later, and these have been on way too long. They started slipping and sliding a lot, so yeah, that's my review. So I have all my skincare set up, and I'm going to do the Hitachi. I'm still going back and forth about apartments. I don't know. The problem really is that my apartment is such a good deal right now, so the idea of losing it for potentially like more expensive by a significant amount of money per month apartment that is like small, and although it may have better amenities like a washer and dryer, the idea of paying so much extra just for that is like not great. But I do want to change neighborhoods, so I've been kind of looking over an Upper East Side just because for some of the amenities like I want, aka washer dryer, and the price range that I'm hoping to stay within, it's kind of the only option other than like Inwood. So I don't really want to move up to Inwood because actually a lot of the time the subway construction and stuff happens on weekends, which is like when I would have to go out and do things. So because of that, there's sometimes like no subway service up that far. So you have to like take a shuttle bus and stuff, which is I guess fine, but it's also like an extra step. So yeah, that's basically, I kind of started looking at Inwood just because some of my friends lived up there and their apartments were really big and really great, but the idea of like just the hassle is like not worth it for, you know, more space. But that's just me. I know a lot of people are very happy up there just because it is a little bit quieter. It's more like family friendly, but yeah, I don't think I want to move up that far. I've also been looking at South Harlem just because you can get some really nice condos with great features there. But honestly, as I was sitting here tonight, there were like 4 or 5 shootings. I got them on my crime app, so yeah, I'm not entirely sure if that's the place for me just because I just feel like I'm going to be at the wrong place at the wrong time. That's probably just how I'm going to get hurt sometime. Like, we all know that that's going to be how it happens. I don't know, I'm still kind of thinking about it because Harlem is quite a nice area in terms of like things to do. Kind of like, it's still a neighborhood feel, so I kind of want to have a neighborhood feel but not necessarily be like, you know, like Hell's Kitchen is like very much not a neighborhood feel, but it is having a lot of stuff to do and a lot of restaurants and stuff like that, so it'll be great for my hobbies, but sometimes I do like to go home and recharge without a bunch of activity and noise. So it's like all of these factors that I'm trying to weigh. I am not interested in living in Brooklyn, so I kind of like toyed with the idea very briefly, and then I realized that like Brooklyn really wasn't for me, because I was able to find a few luxury buildings within my price range, and they were like pretty convenient to my office, but yeah, I don't think so. It's just like I have a different personality type than Brooklyn people would have. Also Queens, my friend keeps saying like you should move to Queens because you're gonna be able to get a lot more space for a lot less money, but the thing is like I don't think so. I've been looking in Astoria because it's like the new hip place, but the apartments are like pretty expensive and the space is pretty small. Basically the transportation on the weekends, which would be like the time when I would want to come into the city, is very slow. Like I would be fine going to work, but like yeah, on the weekends sometimes it's like very slow and like intermittent, so I don't really want to risk that. So yeah, I mean, I might just stay here for another year and figure it out, because also I'm like very unlucky. So a lot of people are now coming back into the city because of like going back into the office, which means that now it's like very competitive, and I'm just at this cycle in my lease where this is like the time to look for an apartment. So yeah, it's very stressful. So I'll probably go into this more in a different video about the whole process, especially because it's so specific to 2021 problems, that I feel like it might be useful to kind of give this sort of boots on the ground perspective, I guess. So yeah, I mean, I was very lucky today that there weren't that many people waiting to get in, because sometimes like there are like queues of people waiting to get in. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna face a couple of queues tomorrow, just because I have some very very good addresses that I'm trying to look at. So yeah, I'll see how great it is. So this is going to be it for the vlog for today, and I'm going to start another one for tomorrow just because I have an assumption that it's going to be a very busy day as well. So I'm going to talk to you later. Bye.